Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I am here in my ANN weeks, which is kind of like my health and fitness planner, here for another let's lay down our functional sub thing. So let me flip back. This is how this current week is going. I still have a couple things to fill in here. I spent a couple of days where I didn't eat lunch, but I forgot what I had for dinner, so I got to do those. And I figured out what to do with my two trackers here. I am going to track when I woke up and when I went to bed. Now, not necessarily when I got up out of bed, but like when I actually woke up and it was like, okay, I'm gonna lay here for the next 15 minutes scrolling on my phone because I'm not ready to get up and do stuff. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I know that somebody commented asking about the rings, like does it matter, why don't you track what exact rings you close? Because I never close my exercise ring. It has never happened, even when I turn the exercise thing on my Apple Watch. I don't know if it's because I have really tiny wrists or whatnot, but it never actually tracks my exercise workouts. Like, I can go to an Orange Theory gym, and I've done this a couple of times, and I turn my watch on and I'll be there for an hour working out and it will still say that I did not work out for even 20 minutes. So I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because it can be loose on my wrist and it doesn't sit with the connection very well. I don't know what it is. So I just don't even bother tracking my exercise ring. That doesn't bother me. So I know what this means. If it says 2 rings closed, that means I did my calorie counter for the day and my standing ring. If it's only 1 ring closed, I know that it was just my standing ring. And usually there's only been a couple of times where the 1 ring closed has been the calorie thing, but not the stand thing. But that has been very, very few times that has happened. So I kind of know what it means, and that's what works for me. So, but I am excited to know here because obviously on this one we didn't do anything because I didn't know what was going on. So this is what the current week is looking like. This is what this upcoming week is going to look like. And we are going to just set everything up for March 21st through the 27th. So let's get into it. I think because, let's see what I did. Okay, so I had the scallops. So I'm going to have the scallops pointing up, but then I'm going to rotate the washi so that the scallops are further down. You'll see what I'm talking about here in just a second. So I'm going to pull out the washi that matches this functional sub. So every month we release a coordinating washi that matches the functional sub. All 6 colors will be featured in the washi because that's how many colors come in a functional subscription. And yeah, I like this. So we'll do that. But yeah, we have 6 colors that are featured in the washi that complement that because they are the same, but they're obviously printed differently. I obviously have my washi manufactured. So they are not exact color representations because of how printers do it, which is why if you have multiple printers in your house, you can't even get some of the same color consistency because printers are different. So anyways, but they are pretty darn close to completely accurate. So every month we release a washi for that subscription. You do not have to be a subscriber to get the washi. Okay? You do not have to be a subscriber to get the washi. You can just buy it a la carte, use your coupon code, and have just some amazing washi in your collection. Every other month will be a foiled washi. So this was the March 2022 washi, and it is foiled. So next month in April, and I'll show you because we've already pre-planned this. Here it is. It is a non-foiled washi. So this is the current palette that's out right now. So if these are like your jam, go Go to the website and sign up. You will not be sorry. I promise you will not be sorry. Okay, I need to kind of take just a look back and see what colors I have used, because I don't want to like repeat. That has been my biggest thing with this, is not repeating. So let's zoom in just a little bit. But consistency is key to everything. Am I right? Okay, so let me pull out my scripts here. So I do track my steps. I really have been enjoying that, because I can also, it also allows me to know if I'm having days where maybe I might be sitting around too much. And like, let's take a look here. So like, I had some really great days, especially Tuesday through Thursday, but I was moving and shaking. I was doing a lot of cutting those days, but then Friday took a tank, and I know why, because I was sitting at my desk and I was doing a lot of design work. So I knew why that was what it was. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, we're gonna go with the mid-range one here. I think that's gonna work out rather well. So yeah, I do like tracking my steps, and it's made things, I am able to identify if maybe I'm putting too many things close together that requires me to do a lot of sitting, and I'm trying not to do that. So we're going to put the little squiggle down, because I really enjoyed doing the squiggle this last week. Oh, I could put it down. Oh, can I lift that up? Let's see. Let's see how good we are at this. I'm going to have to use the tweezers. And we're going to lift this guy up, and we are going to put him down in between the two lines, because that's really where his spot belongs. And then I have one habit tracker left for this week, but that is completely fine, because we are going to jump right into April. I mean, technically I could, technically there's 4 days left in March after this week is planned. So I don't know. Although I haven't been using the habit trackers as efficiently as I should. Like for this week, it was eat at home and vitamins. We did actually fairly well. And when I say eat at home, like we're eating breakfast and lunch at home, but I'm talking about dinners, and then obviously it's not there. Friday nights are movie nights for us, so we always eat out on, well, I should say we don't always eat out on Friday nights, but a good majority of the time we eat out on Friday nights. All right, so where are my, there we go. There's that. Oh, we have another one. Come on. There we go. Okay. So I think we're going to go with this. I think that just works out just so much better. So let me grab my date dots here and put them on the back of my hand, so it just makes things easier, because I'm all about making things easy. Ooh, I don't have a 25 there. Huh? Good thing I have another page. I know that there is a, wow, I totally just like, where'd the 24 go? I know I put that on my hand, you guys. I know I did that. Oh man, I got a rogue 24 around here somewhere. Chances are I'm gonna find it like on my shirt afterwards. So okay, we needed the 25. Good grief, where did that, nope, it wasn't even caught on camera. Okay, so I know that I picked up a 24. I put it on the back of my hand. It's clearly not here, and it's not in its spot where it came off the thing, so we got a rogue 24. You went rogue, everybody. Okay, so this last week, my husband went back to work after I had him off for a week, which was amazing. Don't you guys love it when your partner, spouse, significant other, whatever you want to call them, your boo, your bae, takes the week off, and you just feel at peace, and just you get stuff done, and it's just awesome? If that's not you, okay, maybe I'm just being a little sappy, but I don't, after having him up in Chicago for 3 years, and for almost 2 of those, the whole pandemic issue and him not being able to travel and not come home and see his family, that was very, very difficult. It was rough, you guys. So having him home for that week and being able to just engage with the kids and help them with schoolwork when they needed help. And it happened on such a beautiful week, you guys. So my oldest is obviously in high school and is doing more advanced math. I know that I did this math when I was in school. Do I remember how to do it? No, math was not my strong suit. However, math was my husband's strong suit, and he understands it. And so it came time, and my son was like, oh, I'll just look it up online. I'll figure it out. I'm like, no, give your dad just a few minutes, because, you know, he was taking a class. I had him home, but I didn't have him, like, he still had to do some work, but it was nice. And he, okay, I gotta make sure that I do this right so that we don't, like, mess things up. Okay. I am going to do the sticky notes again because I love doing the sticky notes. So, but anyways, he, had a problem that he needed help with on his math. He didn't understand it. He didn't understand what the instructor was trying to tell him. You know, he did the hints on the program. He went back and he looked at his notes, and it still just was not clicking, which I completely understand that. And it wasn't until I went to college that I actually understood some portion of math, because I had a professor who said, we are going at the pace of the slowest person in this class. So if we don't get through the book, it's okay, because it's not that big of a deal, because the point is for you to not just get through the book. The point is for you to understand what you're doing. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is brilliant. And I remember there was a couple of times that I was frustrated and couldn't do it, and we all slowed down. And people explained it in different ways, and it started to become like this collaborative effect. And I absolutely adored it. And I was like, this is what it is supposed to be about. So I've helped my son as much as I can with the limited knowledge and skill that I have in advanced math. And he asked his dad for help. He was like, okay, I'll wait for you, Dad, whenever you're ready. And he went over there, and they sat down and they hashed it out, and he explained it. And I mean, they were over there for a good, 15, 20 minutes hashing it out. And I asked him after school was over, and when I was on my break, obviously away from my husband, and said, hey, did it make sense? Did Daddy help you? Did he explain it in a way that makes sense? He was like, oh yeah, like now I understand this stuff. And I was like, sweet, that is like parenting win. And yeah, and he's been doing better on his math class, and I was like, yes, thank you. So it was very nice having him home. But this last week he had to go back to work, and oh my gosh, we're done with the sheet. This is amazing. He went back to work, and I am missing my boo. I loved having him home. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yes, I have plenty. Okay, but it's a lot of pinks and stuff like that, so that's okay. Since I have more graph boxes, we will put these. We're just gonna alternate the days that we put these on. So, and I don't care if colors are gonna match up, because at this point I've used so many stickers from my functional sub that it's gonna be hard to like alternate colors and everything. So I'm gonna try and do my best to alternate these colors, but it might not happen, and I'm okay with that. So, but what I am gonna do on this page is I am going to alternate it this way, because I want to try and keep colors, you know, different. So, and then let's do this and this. Okay. So, getting back into the swing of things with work, and then to like top it all off, he had duty this week, and I'm just like, it's just, you're a military spouse, you know what duty is like. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I haven't used any of those, and I obviously don't have room for them, and I haven't used any of these, and I still have a full sheet of this, still habit trackers, still third doodle boxes, and obviously individual checklists. But I'm going to use my glitter headers because I love them. And we're going to do this. And we're just going to go down the line. And then I will use my water trackers. I didn't pull them out, so I'm going to have to pull them out here. You're going to see me fumble through my functional album to get to my water trackers. And okay, so I'm gonna alternate this one, and I know that this sticky is lower than that one. I'm not gonna be such a stickler on all of that because I was that way in my last video. So let's see, and yeah, I'll go with this. Should have alternated them, but it's okay. All right, so let me grab one of my functional albums, and let me find my water trackers from Orange Umbrella Co. So I love having the water trackers. I do not use them as water trackers. I actually use them as to track what I'm drinking. So man, come on, where are you? There they are. I really, really need to organize my functional stickers. It is on my list to do. I'm trying to keep everything to be on this rolling cart just on the top shelf, like all of my albums just on the top shelf. But I'm getting to a point where some of them are getting really, really full. And we have another sheet that's done. Woohoo! That makes me happy. And I just, how did I do so? No, it's there. Okay. So we'll just layer it on top like we always do. I was having like a little crisis moment, not knowing what I was supposed to be doing. So I need to really organize those, and I'm hoping with some of the upcoming time off that my husband has, because this last week was a struggle getting back into like the swing of everything. Just everybody. I mean, just everybody was just struggling. I'm hoping with some upcoming time that he has off, I'm able to check off some of these things that are not important but are important because they just aid in, you know, things going a little bit more smoothly, especially like when I'm filming. But obviously they're not that, like, they don't have to be done. You know, I can still struggle and still get the job done, but it would be nice. And I have some new albums that I want to really utilize and organize things. I have some very, very ideas in my head, at least right now, on how to organize some of my functionals. Okay, so there we go. I don't have any more habit trackers for this next week. So this is my thoughts. So we all know that I am using this functional sub for the entire month of March. I will probably continue to do that because I think it just stretches my creativity with everything that's here, and also, you know, gets me to know what I need to track, things like that. I have run out of lined type boxes. However, I have these guys here and they fit in between the lines. So I'm thinking that we could utilize those. I obviously have plenty of this. I don't have a habit tracker, but that's not a big deal because how many there are 6 boxes in here. So, I mean, technically I could turn one of these. No, I don't have any more of those, do I? Do I have graph boxes? Oh my gosh, I think I have like 1 or 2 graph boxes left. And then that way, because the 4 days of March, I'm not going to look anymore. 4 days of March that we still have left after this week, and then the 3 days of April, I'm thinking that this won't start. Oh, I've already laid down it. So see, I didn't even plan on this starting until the 4th anyway. So I do have to do it. Ha ha. I have to continue stretching my creativity because we still have 1 more week in here, and we're going to do that. So, functional sub, you can sign up for April's palette now until the 24th. Washi is in the shop and will be in the shop until it sells out and then will not be restocked. And water trackers are from Orange Umbrella Code. The tweezers that I use all the time are from Perfect Prints Co. Planners will be coming back in stock. Okay, quick announcement. The printer has shipped. It has shipped. It is currently in Dallas, Texas. So it is on its way to me. It is on its way to me. As soon as I have it in my possession, I will have a definite restock date. And we will start churning out planners. So your week's planners will be back in stock, so you can get those. And yeah. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you like it, subscribe, leave me a comment, and everything's always linked down in the description box below. So I hope you have a wonderful and fantastic week. And until next time, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay safe. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye now.